Okay. I just said a lot. I said a lot in a previous video of this one. But let me tell you something. I had to say all that because I have to tell you why I don't like women. I like women, but I don't like women. I like women, I don't like women. I don't like them because they're ready to come in and say they want equal pay. They're ready to come in and say they oppressed. But guess what Albert Pike said? Whenever the people need a hero, we shall supply him. That's what Albert Pike said. I repeat, and Albert Pike was an editor. He was an editor for the Advocate. He was a manager with the Advocate. Albert Pike said, whenever we need a hero, we shall supply him. Whenever we need a hero, we shall supply him. That's what Albert Pike said. So I'm coming in, I'm doing something about something to bring about your equality. And there's women that don't want anything to change, but they still want equality. But it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. There's social conditions. And in there being social conditions, motherfucker, bruh, changes come about in social conditions, and it makes a different framework. Now women are ready to say they want equality, and then the men are signing on to the narrative that they bring. The women. That's what I mean when I say they, the women. They just want equal pay, and they want no discrimination. They want to be able to condemn harassment in the workplace, and then they want women to get condemned if they start harassing in the workplace. Anytime when racialism happens in the workplace, women want an open door policy. Women. They're ready to come with the same approaches that white man comes with when he starts oppressing and people start figure out his game, and there's too many whites on the side of they who are oppressed. That's what women are ready to do. They're ready to start picking up the attributes of that white man. Yeah. That white man will get figured out that he's being oppressive, and then there's white people standing with that white man, people like William Goodell, who need to make a living. So they ready to tell that white man who's being oppressive, you need to stop being so oppressive, Mr. Forrest. You need to stop being so oppressive. You running a Negro Mart. You need to stop being so oppressive. So there was a civil war over it. So women are ready to start picking up those attributes of that white man, and then they just want to make it about pay and business, and they don't want to talk about subjects. So now I'm coming in and I'm talking about the threshold of white people, something that can be Googled, and it's according to philosophers, Plato and Aristotle. Motherfucker, bro. I give you all of these philosophies, and then I can tell you about Alexander the Great. And Alexander the Great lived during all of those great Greek philosophers. And they made their philosophies according to skin. So now women are in the threshold of wanting equality, and they're picking up the attributes of that oppressor because they are the oppressor. They don't want no equality. They just want their husband to pay them some more money. That's what they want. And if their husband is not going to fight for them, then they going to start resisting marriage and start resisting the husband and start standing with the colors. And now this white woman is standing with the mistress. Me. Robert E. Lee didn't want his children, his daughter to go out and get married. Now me is on this bus. She didn't go to Robert E. Lee funeral, but now she on their bus with her mistress. Me. So now me talking about some equality, and she want to sit in the back of the bus with her mistress. Oh, this is with her maid. This is my maid. Me. She traveling the world. Me. Robert E. Lee daughter. Did Donald Trump give you this picture of me? Hell no, Donald Trump didn't give you this picture of me. He ain't tell you nothing about me. He said very fine people. So, motherfucker, bro, I'm not fine of women because women are not going to come in and see they want to get rid of a statue, and they not going to start talking about the man and say, get rid of that statue, but we going to still tell you about the icon that is Robbie E. Lee. Because if you don't know about Robbie E. Lee, you're not going to be able to give Ulysses S. Grant his credit. The big joke, you want to give somebody his credit, you want to give somebody his due flowers, you want to put some flowers on somebody's grave, go put some flowers on Ulysses S. Grant grave and know that he made Robbie E. Lee look like a fool at Gettysburg. See, Robbie E. Lee was known as being a technician. He used to split up his flank and split up his army, and when he split up his flank and he split up his army, he was ready to flank on you. So he was hoping that less soldiers will be able to take out more soldiers according to less men on his side split up. So he wanted to start confusion. But Ulysses S. Grant figured it out. And he started taking out Robbie E. Lee. Taking him out. And it was a 3-day battle. 3-day battle. And motherfucker, that's what lost Gettysburg, Robbie E. Lee. So now Donald Trump not gonna give you this picture. He just saying very fine people. So now you see it. Women are not coming in and talking about history, that which is malleable. Malleable is wax. They not talking about history. Instead, they trying to motherfucking preform the future. That's what they trying to do. They want to preform the future, and they start picking up the attributes of the oppressor, just exposing that they are the oppressor. They didn't want their husband to give them a little bit more money, and they want more responsibility outside of the house. Hillary Bly. So that's why they standing with that cop woman and motherfucker. But they say they can't be racialist like that white man because they need strength in numbers. They need strength in numbers. So now they got that Negro female standing with them. The personification of me. Yeah. So, motherfucker, bro, when you see it, you understand it. And I'm telling you why I don't like women. They don't want to come in and talk about subjects. Women don't want to talk about how the Greeks put a blinds in slavery. See, there's ready to be some woman who's blind. She's so haunted about her hair. See, white is a generalized, radicalized term. So some woman with some blonde hair, she don't give a damn about her blonde hair till she sees somebody black. Now she ready to start flicking and swinging her hair. Flicking and swinging her hair and put her hand behind her ear. She thinks she doing something with her hand. See, I get to start talking about hair, and I gotta talk like ragtime. Hair. See, that's what I do like about ragtime. See, I pick up the attributes of ragtime when I gotta start talking about hair. 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 She was some woman with her hair. She ready to start feeling some type of way about her hair. She all haunted about her hair. Her hair. That's when I do like ragtime. 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 And then that Negro female, that's when she doesn't like ragtime. When I start talking like somebody in ragtime and I make it about hair. 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 So haunted about her hair. Her hair. 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 Get the flinging and swinging her hair. Her hair. Her hair. She don't have to put no hair grease on her hair. Hair. But black people gotta put hair grease on their hair. Hair. So now all she gotta do is wash and shampoo and condition her hair. Her hair. So now she feels some type of way about her hair. So motherfucker, I'm ready to see the picture about hair. Hair. And when I see the picture of hair, I can come in and give you the threshold of everything that I'm talking about. Yeah. Some woman that's white, she don't want to talk about how the Greeks put the blondes in slavery, how the Romans put the blondes in slavery. They don't want to talk about information like this. And then them not wanting to talk about information like this, motherfucker, but you see the threshold of how the Roman Catholics made that Roman Catholic Church, and the UK broke off from the Roman Catholic Church, and that's how Christianity came about. And then the the English royalty was the head of the church. Head of the church. So women don't want to, so some woman, she don't want to come down and talk about how the blinds was put in slavery according to classical antiquity, but they still ready to have these stigmas according to black people in slavery. Why can't you forget about the blind being put in slavery and she ready to walk around with the persona of white and ready to make about him? But when black people try to get away from the persona of slavery, you can't get away from it. And it's exposed as little pictures of Gentry. Oh, you see this picture of Gentry? The Negroes don't forgot about it. They don't know about Gentry. They forgot about it. They making money right now. They don't give a damn about history. So now when I get to talking about him, I give you the condition of ragtime. You want more respect when I talk about your him. That's what you want. I tell you about the condition of ragtime and you want more respect. Respect. You ready to say, hey, that's my hand. Fuck you and fuck your hand. Hand. You and your hand. Your hand.